Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as you are about to witness the stunning beauty of Portugal. This is Portugal at sunrise. Look at the soft, golden light touching the mountains and the coastline. The waves sparkle as they meet the land, and the hills glow gently in the morning sun. It's quiet and peaceful, as if the whole country is waking up slowly. The sea and the mountains together make Portugal so special, full of beauty and calm. We start our journey in Madeira, the pearl of the Atlantic. This island is a tropical hotspot, floating off the coast of Portugal. Did you know it was discovered over 600 years ago by Portuguese sailors? They called it Madeira because of its dense forests. The name means wood in Portuguese. Madeira is famous for its friendly people, delicious food, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo. The famous footballer was born here. The steep cliffs you can see here are some of the highest in Europe, and the views are unforgettable. Here's something fascinating about Madeira. This island is actually the top of a giant volcano rising from the Atlantic Ocean. Don't worry, the volcano has been asleep for millions of years. Madeira is also known as the Island of Eternal Spring. Why? Because the weather is almost perfect all year round. Not too hot, not too cold. That's why you'll see so many flowers here, like the bright bird of paradise, which is the island's symbol. And the people? They're proud of their festivals, especially the New Year's fireworks, which were once in the Guinness World Records as the biggest display in the world. Whether it's nature, history, or celebrations, Madeira is always full of surprises. Now we've arrived at the Azores, a hidden gem in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This group of 9 islands is often called the Hawaii of Europe, and you can see why. Dramatic cliffs, green mountains, and deep blue seas everywhere you look. The Azores were discovered by Portuguese explorers in the 15th century. Today, they're known for their peaceful way of life and untouched nature. Fun fact, the islands sit on 3 tectonic plates, which is why you'll find volcanic craters, hot springs, and even bubbling lakes here. And the people of the Azores? They're famous for their hospitality. They love sharing their traditions, like the cozido das furnas, a meal cooked underground using volcanic heat. There's so much more to the Azores. These islands are home to breathtaking landscapes you won't find anywhere else. For example, the Sete Cidades on São Miguel, a pair of twin lakes, one blue and one green, sitting in a massive volcanic crater. Legend says the colors come from the tears of a princess and her forbidden love. The Azores are also one of the best places in the world to see whales and dolphins. More than 20 species live or migrate through these waters, making it a dream for wildlife enthusiasts. As we leave the Azores behind, the vast Atlantic Ocean stretches out before us. For centuries, these waters have connected Portugal to the world, a bridge to discovery, adventure, and trade. Flying over the waves, it's easy to imagine the great explorers who once sailed these seas. Names like Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan. They started their journeys from Portugal, crossing this same ocean to map the unknown. Ahead lies the Portuguese mainland, where centuries of history, culture, and stunning landscapes await. But for now, let's enjoy the calm and endless beauty of the Atlantic, where the horizon seems to go on forever. Now we are arriving in Lisbon. Lisbon is a city like no other, full of charm, history, and energy. It's known as the City of Seven Hills, and from above you can see how its streets wind their way up and down, offering stunning views at every turn. What makes Lisbon so special? It's a place where the old and the new come together beautifully. You'll find ancient neighborhoods with narrow streets, where life feels slower and more traditional.
No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, don't stand stand by me, stand by me. Should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
In general, Portugal is a land of rich history and remarkable achievements. Its story spans thousands of years, from ancient Celtic tribes and Roman rule to the Moorish influence before becoming a kingdom in 1139. The 15th century marked Portugal's golden age during the Age of Exploration. Pioneers like Vasco da Gama opened sea routes to India, and Ferdinand Magellan, though sailing for Spain, began the first journey around the globe. This era brought immense wealth to the country. Portugal also faced challenges, like the devastating 1755 Lisbon earthquake, which led to groundbreaking urban planning. After political upheavals and a 20th century dictatorship, the country emerged as a modern democracy. As we head north, our journey takes us first over Portugal's beautiful forests. The lush greenery stretches as far as the eye can see, with pine and eucalyptus trees swaying gently in the breeze. These forests are not just peaceful. They're an important part of Portugal's natural landscape and a home to countless plants and animals. Soon, the scenery changes, and we reach the coast. Golden beaches line the shore, kissed by the waves of the Atlantic Ocean. The sound of the crashing surf blends with the cries of seabirds, creating a perfect harmony. Portugal's beaches are known for their wild beauty, attracting everyone from surfers to those seeking simple, quiet moments by the sea. Portugal's coastline is full of surprises and fascinating facts. Did you know it stretches for over 1,700 kilometers, offering everything from hidden coves to dramatic cliffs? It's one of the longest coastlines in Europe. Welcome to Porto, one of Portugal's most historic and vibrant cities. As we fly over, you can admire the stunning skyline, with its colorful buildings, narrow streets, and the winding Douro River that cuts through the heart of the city. Porto's history dates back over 2,000 years, and its name is derived from the Latin word portus, meaning port, due to its importance as a trading hub. The city was once part of the Roman Empire, and you can still see remnants of that ancient past, like the impressive Porto Cathedral, built in the 12th century, which dominates the city's skyline. Porto is also known for its stunning architecture, with a mix of medieval, Baroque, and modern designs. The Dom Luís I Bridge, built in the late 1800s, is an engineering marvel that connects Porto to Vila Nova de Gaia, offering breathtaking views of the city and the river below. Take a deep breath and inhale the fresh air over Porto. Feel the warmth of the sun as it sets, casting a golden glow over the city. Relax and let the peaceful atmosphere wash over you, as the colors of the sky reflect on the Douro River. This is Porto, where every moment feels like a memory waiting to be made. As the sun sets over Portugal, the sky is painted in hues of orange and pink, casting a warm glow over this beautiful land. From the mountains to the coast, from the cities to the quiet villages, Portugal feels like a place where time slows down and every moment is worth savoring. This is a country that has seen centuries of history, built by explorers, dreamers, and artists. It's a place where old traditions blend with the new, where the past is never far behind, and the future feels full of possibility. Whether you're walking through the cobblestone streets of Lisbon, enjoying the peaceful beaches of the Algarve, or watching the sun sink over the Douro River in Porto, Portugal has a way of touching your heart. It's a land of beauty, warmth, and wonder. As the day ends and the stars begin to appear, we say goodbye to this incredible journey through Portugal, knowing that the memories will stay with us, forever as bright as the setting sun.